The baby's cries led me down the hallway like a trail of guilt. High-pitched, broken, desperate, a sound no human should ignore. I unlocked the door with my spare key and stepped into a silence that felt deliberate. The smell hit me first. Sour milk, soiled clothes, stale air. Then I saw him, my grandson. Red-faced, soaked, trembling in his crib. A note taped to the wall, written in my daughter's handwriting. Went to the Bahamas with girlfriends. Back next week. Baby will be fine. I froze. Every line of that sentence carved something out of me. I fed him, changed him, held him until the shaking stopped. And in that moment, I realized something I hadn't allowed myself to before. My daughter was gone. Not physically, morally, spiritually. When I called, she laughed. "Dad, relax, he's fine. You're so dramatic." Her voice was careless, effortless, like this was all a game. I didn't argue. I didn't raise my voice, but I felt something cold slide into my bloodstream. The kind of calm that means something inside you has quietly died. That night, after I put the baby to sleep, I sat in her living room and looked around. Empty bottles, unpaid bills, a vanity overflowing with makeup and flight receipts. All the fragments of a life dedicated to escaping responsibility. She'd always been impulsive, but this was abandonment. Her mother would have known how to reach her, how to talk her down, but her mother was gone now, and all that was left was me, a man too tired to shout and too old to be manipulated. The betrayal wasn't just neglect, it was what came after. She posted photos online, sunsets, cocktails, smiles. Her friends commented, "You deserve this break, girl." And beneath every filtered image, my grandson's face appeared in my mind, his tiny hand gripping mine in the dark. I told myself I'd handle it quietly. No scene, no confrontation, just truth. Clean and final. I began documenting everything. Dates, times, messages, the note. I spoke to the police. They called CPS. They opened a file, their tone a practiced blend of sympathy and fatigue. But I went further. I printed her photos, every one time-stamped against the nights she was home. I recorded our calls, her laughter, her denial. I wanted the system to see what I saw, a mother who traded her child's cries for palm trees. Days passed. The investigation grew quietly, like a tide. She didn't suspect a thing. When she texted, "Miss you, Dad," I replied, "We're fine. Take your time." That sentence carried the weight of my silence, the kind of silence that builds walls around guilt until there's no air left. She came home on a Thursday, sun-kissed, laughing, pulling a suitcase across the porch like a child returning from summer camp. The police were already waiting. A calm knock on the door. A quiet conversation in the living room she used to destroy. She didn't understand at first. Then she saw the file. My file. Photos, notes, transcripts, the time-stamped calls, the flight records. Her voice cracked. "Dad, what did you do?" I didn't answer. CPS took the baby. The officers asked if she had anything to say before they left. She turned to me, eyes wide, tears spilling down her cheeks. "Why would you do this to me?" And I almost said, "Because you left him to die." But I didn't. Some truths don't deserve the mercy of words. Weeks later, she called from the Child Welfare Center. Her tone wasn't angry this time. It was hollow. "Dad, please, I made a mistake. Tell them I'm better now." I let her speak. Let her fill the silence with apologies that didn't exist when he was screaming in that crib. Then I said, quietly, "You left a note, remember? It said, 'He'll be fine.' You were right. He is." She broke then. I heard it in her breath, the sound of something shattering from the inside. I ended the call. And in the stillness afterward, I realized revenge isn't loud. It's the sound of truth finally sitting where it belongs, undisturbed. I see my grandson every morning now. He smiles when he hears my voice. The way his eyes light up reminds me that innocence can survive even the cruelty that made it. My daughter writes letters sometimes. They sit unopened on my desk. I keep them there not as reminders of pain, but as proof that silence is sometimes justice. She wanted freedom. She got it. But she'll never escape the image of what I saw that day, the crib, the note, the truth. Some things you can't run from. Some things follow you like your own reflection. I've learned to live with mine, and in the quiet of each night, when the baby finally sleeps, I whisper to the dark, "She left him. I didn't." Then I turn off the light, and the house stays silent.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.